Hey, what's going on? This L203 Ghetto Reactions, and I'm back with another reaction video. Like, comment, subscribe. Hit me on that Instagram at L203 Ghetto Reaction. Yes, sir. Moving right along, we're gonna get on to this right here. Now, uh, Brick Baby, dry snitch on Little Dirt. See, one thing about Brick Baby is, to me, he talked too much. He talked highly too much. If you get him on the platform, put a mic in front of his mouth, here it is on and on, man. And he'll say some things that he shouldn't say. But it's Brick Baby. And it's like, you can't say you ain't dry snitching. You can't say that I believe part of the reason why Little Dirk is in jail is because of you and the things you said. That might have shed a little bit more light on his situation. Let's go.
Unofficial gang member. But then his friend's uncle would find out about this,
Hold on.
things would not be good for them.
Hold on.
I'm going to show you what an actual 20-minute trader trade looks like. Come with me.
First of all, let's go back.
This week. You know what I'm saying? All the steppers gonna be in the city, right? Look, cuz, I'm telling you like this. When you see me, you better tuck tail and run. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's my weekend. And six, I got a dime on Charleston Whitehead.
See, little dumb shit like that can get you put away for a long time. Just saying that right there can get you put away for a long time. Like say somebody do something to Charleston White. I don't, man, and it's not that long ago since he did this. And say something happened to Charleston White right now, he would be a suspect just for this right here. He may not have nothing to do with it. Why would you want to put yourself in that type of predicament? I have no idea. Money make, I'm telling you, clicks and views. This is a mother, man.
It could be more.
Me and you can't have no business. You threaten to put money on my life. I'm a victim of a crime against a gangbanger like you.
Stupid.
And you out on fair. No. I don't want to fight. I don't want to box.
But how can that be on the internet with him saying that? That's damn near like a terroristic threat. How can he be up there saying that and nothing happens?
Keep on running content on my name. I'm putting Kill Squad in the street.
Oh yeah,
Sloth of Honor.
Nobody.
Yeah.
They say you can't say that no more.
Why?
Right here.
Oh yeah, because of no. Like
They
who died?
say you can't say that no more.
Oh, because of FBG Cash? Or who?
Nah, because Lil Pop.
Right there. Unbelievable, man. And that's crazy.
Welcome back to another episode of Swamp Stories. For this one, we cover a man who the internet seems to take as a joke. Somebody who talks that talk but doesn't walk the walk. But as you'll see in this video, this man has a rap sheet longer than Jason Love. And on top of this, he's willing to do the unthinkable, crossing his own flag for the money. And most importantly, you'll get to see who he really is behind the scenes and why he's about to spend the rest of his life in prison. So if you ever took Brick Baby as a joke, this video will certainly change your mind. But before we get into it, let me run the intro.
Yeah, y'all go check his videos out. Swamp Stories. He got some good stories up there. He put good content out. Go check him out if you ain't subscribed to him already. I'm a very small channel.
The story begins on Bedford Avenue, located in the notorious Overhill section of the Rolling 60s. Here is where a boy named Zaire Mitchell was born to a notorious Los Angeles family. Not notorious on an official or legal level, but notorious in the sense that they were known as a serious hustling family. So given their potentially dangerous lifestyle, they smartly decided to let Zaire stay with his grandma whenever they were handling business. Basically, throughout his younger years, he was between his mom's house on Bedford and his grandma's house on Donview Place. I say that to say that his family always wanted to put him in good positions, and that included sending him to private school as well. So growing up, Zaire attended Price Christian Academy and was known as a straight-A student and
So a lot of thugs come out of private school
standout basketball
in the suburbs.
player. Now, I do want to point out that this isn't modern day or something, as the school is definitely located in the hood, but the point is that his parents put him in a good position, and early on it was really paying off, as Zaire had a bright future ahead. But then, his parents would meet some people that would change his family's trajectory forever. While Zaire was in middle school, his parents would meet and build a relationship with Big Meech and Southwest T, the founders of the notorious BMF. Ooh-wee, this took their hustle to a whole new level. Basically, they started with helping BMF expand to the West Coast, but then they were actually invited to live with them in Detroit. This was a financial opportunity of a lifetime, and Zaire's parents would take up on it and flee to Detroit. Obviously, they would leave the kids back home to be raised by Granny, and this is when life would start to derail for Zaire. Once his parents left, he began to veer towards hanging out with his cousins in the hood, who happened to be notorious Rolling 60s members. And unfortunately, as soon as he was introduced to the lifestyle, he knew that he wanted to be a part of the streets. But because he was only 11 to 12 years old, his cousins refused to put him onto the hood, and as a result, Zaire tried to create his own gangs.
And we started some called Inglewood, California Crip. Me and my best friend, Envelope.
Then, after giving up that idea, he decides to join something else.
From there, I joined a clique called CIP, and it was completely irresistible players. And the police ended up documenting this in the gang files as Crips in Progress, CIP. So they changed it from completely irresistible players to Crips in Progress because we was getting into so much shit in the area. So that was really my introduction.
So now as a middle schooler, Zaire is roaming the West LA streets as an unofficial gang member. But then his friend's uncle would find out about this, and things would not be good for them. Well, not in the way you'd think. Instead of being upset that they're in the streets like any responsible adult should, he was just upset that they didn't join his gang.
Uncle Mike, he found out we all was from this clique. And he came over there tripping one day. Like he was bullying. Like this is a big buff grown man. He came over there tripping on this one day. Like I ain't having it. Like y'all either go turn West Boulevard today or this shit over.
So now Zaire is pressured with the ultimatum of joining the West Boulevard Crips. This was like a dream come true, except because he was told to do it, he now did not want to do it. Like if I'm going to join somewhere, I'm going to do it because I want to, not because somebody else is telling me to do it.
I ain't finna be from West Boulevard. Because he tried to make me. You know, I was rebellious back then, so I started hanging with the Harlem 30s.
So now after rejecting the West Boulevards, he starts hanging out with the notorious Harlem 30s. He runs with them for a short time, but then his cousins come around and are like, you're either going to join over there or join us with the 60s.
Like my mom always had a house nearby Slauson, and all my cousins lived on Slauson, so I end up getting put on 60s like my 14th summer, but I always was affiliated.
So Zaire officially gets put onto the 60s during his 8th grade summer.
I got jumped by all old man. I squatted one, he was like 19, and I squatted with like a 30-year-old and a
damn.
Yeah, I got knocked down.
So now he's officially a Rolling 60s member right before starting out at his private high school. He's known as Zaire Mitchell at school, and on the block he's known as Wild Bill from the Overhills. But somehow amidst his gangbanging, he's able to maintain an above 3.0 average at school and to become the backup point guard. Now you might hear backup point guard and think that he was trash, but no. You gotta know where he went to school. They were stacked. We'll get into all of that in a second, but the point is that while he's doing all this positive stuff, he's also living the life as a full-time gangbanger. When he wasn't at his Christian academy, he was knee-deep in very dangerous situations in the set. Specifically, his main expertise was robbing and extorting rappers who come to LA, and that takes us to 2004. June 29th, 2004. It's the weekend of the annual BET Awards in LA, and the Rolling 60s have nothing but extortion on their minds.
Wow, I didn't know that.
In particular, on this day, Zaire and his boys have somebody they want to target. Yep, that's right, Jeezy the Snowman, and they desperately want that chain. Why him? Well, simply because he has the shiniest chain they've ever seen.
We've never seen nothing like this. You gotta think, LA, like the real gaudy diamond jewelry, diamond in each link. Like, this has never been done in LA yet. The rapper's jewelry is very feasible. Like, if you get you some rapper jewelry and go to the jeweler, you up a couple $100,000.
Unfortunately for them, they're unable to get a hand on Jeezy at the award show, so now they follow him to the club.
It was so many of us, we pushed the security out the way and rushed the club.
So now Zaire and his boys run in the club and absolutely take it over. In fact, Zaire jumps behind the bar, grabs 2 bottles, and then stands up and clashes them together. Simultaneously, his boys go over to the DJ booth and grab the mic.
Tell the whole club to roll the 60s in here, like, oh, like it's one of them nights.
After doing this, they wiggle over to the section that Jeezy's in, looking to snatch his chain.
We trying to ease our way to Jeezy. We see the snowman. We trying to go do our thing.
But as Jeezy's crew notice what's about to happen, they whip out their Blakes.
They got like a chopper. This is my first time ever seeing like a mini carbon or something. Like, they got a chopper out, like, and we look back, and I just go to shake Jeezy and ooh, yeah, like, what up, man?
Thankfully, the situation was stopped before it even started. But I say all that to show that at just 16 years old, this is what Zaire was about. And because of his willingness to do anything for the 60s, he was increasing his rank. This is how he earned the name in the set of Shitty or Shitro and the ability to put on new members. Well, in the late summer of 2004, he would bring his first young member to be put on the set. This would be a young friend of his by the name of Eric Holder. Eric was only 14 years old, but already thirsty and ready to put in work in the set. So of course, Zaire brings him to the set, puts him on, and he earns the nickname of Lil Shitty. Big Shitty and Lil Shitty, a duo that would forever make history in the set. So being a big homie at just 16 years old meant that Zaire had a rider by his side. At first, this meant protecting the trap, which happened to be Zaire's mom's house. Yeah. This is where you could find a whole lot of money, jewelry, and illicit items inside. So because of Zaire, his mom's house became the hangout spot for the Overhill 60s.
My house was the spot. She had money and shit in the house and a lot of jewelry. So she let all the gangbangers kick it at the house because she had control of us. I had control of my homies, but we was like the security blanket.
Now remember, as he's committing felony robberies and hanging out on the block, he's still enrolled in private school, playing on the basketball team.
See, that goes to show you that, you know, it's crazy how some people will allow their kids to grow up, and then It's just crazy, man. You gotta pay more attention to your kids out here, man. You gotta pay more attention to your kids and watch what they doing. Watch what they doing. See who they on the phone with. See who they was on their chats and social media and stuff like that, because it gets real crazy out here, real fast. You know what I'm saying? Now, I believe that he has something to do with Lil Durk getting locked up, but that's just my belief. That's just what I believe from what I seen and what I heard come out of his mouth. You gotta watch who you do business with. You gotta watch what you do, who you do certain things with in these streets, man, because the person standing right next to you right now that's screaming, "That's my boy, I'm GD, BD, whoever, I'm riding, they'll be the first ones, I'm telling you, that'll get you knocked down." This is L203 Ghetto Reactions. Like, comment, subscribe. Hit me on that Instagram at L203 Ghetto Reactions, and I'm going to be here a lot every day giving you more and more content, 2 to 3 videos a day. I'm back, people. Love y'all. Love y'all. Love y'all. Love y'all. Love y'all. And your boy is out of here.